Hey guys, Jacob here. This is going to be this week's vendor reset for August 30th. This week at the Base of Ops vendor, they're selling a Badger Tough backpack with 9% total armor. So it's not really too high, but if you guys just want a percentage total armor, you guys can pick this up and throw it on a build if you're just starting out and you're looking for a decent roll. Then they're selling a DTE Providence defensive mask with skill haste and crit chance. So if you need the DT roll, you can throw that on your mask. They are selling a holster with skill haste and health for Wyvern, but it's a purple, so pretty low. A shotgun, which is the 870 Express with premeditated, so if you're trying to make a shotgun build with no yellows, this is a pretty decent shotgun talent. This was used back in the previous update to basically make shotguns insanely strong. But if you guys want to pick this up, you can go ahead and throw this on your shotgun. At the clan vendor, they're selling a DNH holster with crit chance and explosive damage. So if you guys are trying to make a skill build, you can roll explosive damage, which is destructive, onto another piece. If you guys are trying to make Seeker Mine builds and stuff like that, or try to make some kind of build with the BTSU gloves. They also sell some wicked talents, gloves with skill power and health, or Gila, a Petrov defense chest piece, which has weapon damage, health, and armor and skill power with vital. They are selling an Araldi's holding 14.5 crit chance. If you guys are looking for a decent crit chance roll to throw onto a holster, you guys can go ahead and throw that on your holster. Then a Gila Guard health crit damage roll with 2 offensive mods, so if you guys need a holster. Then a blue, red, and yellow hard-hitting Gila backpack, if you guys are looking for a backpack like that with that. And then a Fenris, which has yellow, blue, and red as well, Berserk and hard hitting. So if you guys are trying to get hard hitting Berserk for the raid, you guys can roll those onto something or use this piece if you really want to. Then a spotter mask that has 2 blues, which is a Gila. So if you guys want spotter, you could throw that onto another build. For guns, they aren't really selling anything that great. They are selling a converted SMG now, close and personal and extra, and an vindictive stable P416, and they are selling a SIG 716, which is the rifle, which has Optimus on it, and distance and overlap. Overlap's pretty decent if you guys want to get a little bit of weapon handling on your Eagle Bear or P416, something like that. At the theater, they aren't selling that much. They are selling a backpack with explosive damage, like I said, for your PvE or PvP explosive builds if you guys are really trying to make them. A 6% assault rifle gloves, which are out summit. Sadly, they are not compensated ones or devastating ones. Then they're selling DNH with entrench and crit chance if you guys are trying to make a crit build of some kind. Over at the next, which is going to be the campus, they are selling a pretty decent Overlord chest piece with armor, health, crit chance, and hard hitting. So if you guys are trying to make a rifle PvE build or some kind of rifle build, you could possibly use this. Then they're selling Fenris with hazard protection and health and entrench. So if you guys want to use that, if you want to get patience on there, you can combine that and use it for PvP or PvP. Petra defensive holster, that's a purple with 2 yellows and a red. And then they're selling a Gila with opportunist, or I can't pronounce that, with LMG damage and health. So if you guys want to roll those for something like compensated and use LMG damage and health, if you guys want to roll that for a spotter on the ropes build or just a compensated build in general, if you're running high armor with something like unbreakable, if you have 11 or 12 blues depending on how you're running it. Okay, over to the DZ vendors this week, this is going to be DZ West. They are selling Overload Armored knee pads, which they're exactly the same. They're just 1% off, so if you guys want to run Overload chest piece or knee pads this week, you guys can actually pick those up from the vendors. They're selling an Overload chest piece as well here, which is a purple. And they are selling a 1911, which is a sidearm with Wascally. So if you guys are getting tired of being stuck by Riot Foam in the Dark Zone, you can go ahead and throw this on your sidearm, so you can have a stare effect, which can proc every 60 seconds. Which this is probably what I'm actually going to pick up this week because I've been getting hit by Riot Foam a lot. Over in DZ South, they are selling a 511 chest piece of weapon damage, crit damage, and skill power and vital. It's 450, so if you guys are looking for a little, close to 500 stat roll skill power, you can pick that up. Purple gear is really not that high, but they are selling a 9.5 weapon damage chest piece, so if you want close to 10% if you don't have it, and a 7% weapon damage on the backpack if you don't have weapon damage on your bag, you can just take that off and throw it on there if you don't have another roll. A measured, optimized P416. So if you guys want a P416, you can pick this up, but the talents on it really aren't that great unless you like measured. Over at DZ East, this week she is selling a pair of 2-order LMG hazard protection gloves, which if you guys want hazard protection against the fire and stuff like that, you can pick those up. Then 383 cloaked knee pads, which are China Light, which give you, that's the explosive damage one piece. So if you guys need China Light pieces, if you're trying to make some kind of explosive build, and if you want to have cloaked for, stuff like that, you can use it as well. And they're selling a Super 90 shotgun. Overall, they're not really selling anything this week. They are selling something in the lore vendors, which is like a 25% chest piece. But that's about it, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.